It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings? And yes, smoking Joe Frazier.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. That jab won't score. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Here's a chance for Joe Frazier to make it 2-2 against Ali after their first epic 3 fights.
Again, this is history in the making. This is what we write our fight game about. These two guys are the ultimate warriors.
Just missed with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't.
There's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
That hook doesn't score. Punch caught him clean. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice defense on that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Let's get it started in round 3. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home for that jab. With this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. How about that time counter shot? Caution is being thrown to the wind. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe. Just get... You've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job. That would be enough. You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget on that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up.
Here's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Beautiful counter shot. Missing with the hook. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fight has a real good flow to it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Yes, I like that record.
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. The jab doesn't quite connect. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. The right hook just missed. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that. This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
There's a counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Has to be careful. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
You're way better than that.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Down goes Joe Frazier. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Both men step back for just a moment. There's a scoring blow. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. As we take another look, it's the punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout